Hi, welcome to Finance Journey. Follow and subscribe our channel for more info. This video is going to talk about derivatives. What is derivatives? A derivative is a financial instrument that derives its performance from the performance of an underlying asset. A derivative is created as a contract between two parties, the buyer and the seller. Uses of derivatives: hedge risk, speculate future direction of the market, to lock in arbitrage profit, change the nature of asset and liability. There are two principal types of derivatives: forward commitment and contingent claim. Forward commitment is an obligation to engage in a transaction in the spot market at a future date at terms agreed upon today. There are three types of forward commitment: forward contracts, future contracts, swaps. Next, let us talk about forward contract. It occurs over the counter. Forward contracts is customized, less transparent, less regulated, higher counterparty default risk. Two parties agree that one party, the buyer, will purchase an underlying asset from the other party, the seller, at a later date at a fixed price they agree upon when the contract is signed. Future contracts: standardized, more transparent, more regulated, immune to counterparty default. Two parties agree that one party, the buyer, will purchase an underlying asset from the other party, the seller, at a later date at a price agreed upon by the two parties when the contract is initiated. Daily settling of gains and losses and a credit guarantee by the futures exchange through its clearinghouse. Next, swaps. Two parties agree to exchange a series of cash flows whereby one party pays a variable series that will be determined by an underlying asset or rate. The other party pays either a variable series determined by a different underlying asset or rate or a fixed series. Contingent claim: a derivative in which the outcome or payoff is determined by the outcome or payoff of an underlying asset, conditional on some event occurring. Options: credit derivatives, asset-backed securities. Option: the buyer pays a sum of money to the other party, the seller or writer, and receives the right to either buy or sell an underlying asset at a fixed price, either on a specific expiration date or at any time prior to the expiration date. Can be either customized over-the-counter contracts or standardized and traded on exchanges. Credit derivatives are a class of derivative contracts between two parties, the credit protection buyer and the credit protection seller, in which the latter provides protection to the former against a specific credit loss. A credit default swap is the most widely used credit derivative. It is a derivative contract between two parties, a credit protection buyer and a credit protection seller, in which the buyer makes a series of payments to the seller and receives a promise of compensation for credit losses resulting from the default of a third party. Asset-backed securities is a derivative contract in which a portfolio of debt instruments is assembled and claims are issued on the portfolio in the form of tranches, which have different priorities of claims on the payments made by the debt securities such that prepayments or credit losses are allocated to the most junior tranche as first and the most senior tranche as last. They are financial securities backed by income-generating assets such as credit card receivables, home equity loans, student loans, and auto loans.